Well, Treasure Coast detectives remain tight-lipped when it comes to releasing new details about several horse thefts in St. Lucie and Okeechobee County. Now, CBS 12 News reached out to detectives in both counties pushing for answers, but so far all we have heard is that the investigations are ongoing. This as horse owners on the Treasure Coast remain on high alert, worried about if their horses could be taken next. Now, many are taking extra precautions to secure their stables, barns, and farms, but new theories about a motive are making their way through the equine community. I spoke exclusively to the owner of a sanctuary who believes the stolen horses were slaughtered.
It's a lot of hard work, but very rewarding.
Callie Harris and her husband operate the nonprofit Ricky's Ranch in Okeechobee County. These 8 horses have found sanctuary here to live out the rest of their days. Now, as CBS 12 News reported, over the last few weeks, 4 horses were stolen, walked right off 2 properties in Fort Pierce and Okeechobee. One victim told our crew the way the crime happened, it seems like the thieves knew his property. While detectives aren't connecting the crimes, Harris says it seems like the thieves are calculated, and she thinks she knows why. So you believe, and at least from what you're hearing within the community, is that these horses are being stolen to be slaughtered for their meat?
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. It's very devastating. They're going after the fat horses, the healthy horses, not the skinny, because you think about it, the more fat and weight they have, the more money they're going to bring.
According to Wellington equine law attorney Grace Delaguernier, she was surprised to learn about the legality around buying and selling horse meat in Florida.
It is unlawful to sell in Florida horse meat for human consumption if it's not clearly labeled and identified and described as horse meat for human consumption. But if it is properly labeled, ostensibly, there are ways that it could be legal. While it could be legal, it definitely is very much illegal to kill or slaughter a horse that you do not own.
Harris believes the stolen horses were slaughtered and not sold because of the amount of paperwork you need to sell a horse. But Delaguernier explains the rules in Florida are more to ensure the horses being bought and sold are not sick rather than chain of ownership. She explains to transport horses across states, you do need to have at a very minimum a Coggins test, which is a blood test done by a vet. In order to cross into another country, say Canada or Mexico, you do need to have extensive paperwork. But because there's not a national database of horses and who they are registered to, they could be sold illegally to the highest bidder, according to Harris.
Unfortunately, we have killer buyers who will take them as well.
Well, stolen horses being discovered, slaughtered, and dumped is really nothing new here in South Florida. Earlier this year and last year, several cases were reported by multiple news outlets in Miami-Dade County. I asked detectives that are investigating these crimes on the Treasure Coast what kind of penalties these may face. I have yet to hear back.
Hi, I'm Liz Quirantes. Click like and subscribe buttons if you want to see more stories like this that impact you.